I don't think BMC was run by Shiv Sena. BMC was run for the last 25 years by a cartel of contractors. Why are some people getting uncomfortable when action is being taken on these IAS officers and politicians? Mumbai is the financial capital of this country, and it's high time that the mayor of Mumbai and the various committees that the BMC has is headed by people who are educated, people who have a vision, and people who are well travelled.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Divya Mohite. Today's interview is very important for the city of Mumbai, a city known as richest civic body of Asia, unfortunately not getting its due in terms of infrastructure. Joining us today none other than former BJP corporator Advocate Makarand Narvekar sir. He has achievement of being Mumbai's first citizen corporator. He will share his own opinion and views about functioning of BMC and how it can be made more efficient and corruption free. Hello and welcome Makarand Narvekar sir. How are you?
Thank you, very good, thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank you for making gardens for handicapped people in Kolaba. Personally, I really like the concept. This is really a great initiative for as a stepping stone to make a good society. How this idea occurred to you?
Basically, in Kolaba, we've always worked as a citizens forum, and it's more of a social initiative than a political. So it's one of our members, one of the residents suggested that there's no garden in Mumbai which is exclusively for the specially abled, and I thought why not have it here? And we have so many places in this part of the city, so let's make the most use of it. And that's how we researched on the net. We saw that yes, there are equipments available which are specially designed for the need of the specially abled people. And unfortunately, none of the gardens in Mumbai have those public gardens. So I thought, we should have it here, and that's how it started. Fortunately, it fructified very well. But I think more than just one garden in the city, this leaves a thought that it should be replicated throughout the city. I think, just the way I had mooted the proposal that every public garden in Mumbai should have a pet park. Likewise, I think if given a chance post-elections, it will be my top priority to moot a proposal and get it passed in the corporation that every public garden where BMC spends money to put these such outdoor gym equipment, it should compulsorily have a section which is dedicated for the specially abled people. So that's one of my top priorities.
That's really great, sir. Sir, how did your political journey start?
More than political, I would say my social journey, because ours was a citizens-driven initiative. So in 2012, the residents, the ALMs, the resident associations of this area got together. They had a selection process, and I was selected to be their representative in the corporation elections. And so it was, I think I was the only citizens candidate in Mumbai city in 2012 elections. So in that sense, I was very lucky. But so a lot of people from different walks of life got together. They took it as a challenge to ensure that someone from them represents them in the corporation. So the idea was to empower people to make their voice heard through someone who's from them, rather than a political party imposing a person on the residents. So that was the whole thought process, and we were lucky it clicked. It was a success. We got elected. But of course, we would like to see this not just in Kolaba, but we would like to replicate this throughout Mumbai.
Sir, our today's topic is about the people of Mumbai. Promises made in the name of infrastructure and money lost in scam. I have a series of questions for you. So let's start one by one. Sir, first of all, tell us about the letter you wrote a few days back to the BMC regarding concrete roads which laid around 16 crore fine on contractors. Would you like to tell us something about it?
Well, this is one of the letters that I have written to the corporation. I remember in 2013 when I was the chairman of the Law and Revenue Committee of the corporation. That time I had realized that there was a lot of money, public money that was being stolen, and a lot of tax evasion by way of octroi. So that's when I took that up. I ensured that this whole scam, it was a hundreds of crore rupees scam per year. I would say hundreds of crores was being stolen or evaded, and that's when I heard the octroi scam. And now, of course, so that trend has continued. And more than scam, I would say it is the lethargy that has set in the system, which we are getting to see right now. You know, in the latest example of the contractors that have been awarded the contract for concretizing Mumbai roads. And though, you know, these contractors had to start work in, they were awarded the contract in January. They haven't yet, till June, July, they've not yet started work. And this is at the cost of the people, the inconvenience that they have to go through. And so that's when I took it up. I said, these guys are totally inexperienced. They've come from nowhere and have been given the job of doing up the Mumbai roads, which I think is not right. If we are spending thousands of crores of public money, then I think we should, and if we have to change the system, I think we should look at newer ways. We should look at fresh thoughts coming in. We should look at reputed contractors that are given the contract for such roads. Of course, there's no doubt about the intent behind all this. I think Mumbai roads should have been concretized years back. In fact, I would say there has been a huge loss to the exchequer and inconvenience to the residents of Mumbai because of the delay that has happened in concretizing Mumbai roads. Year on year, you see that the same roads are tarred every year. Every monsoon, that those roads will have potholes. The corporation will come and tar those roads. The same process has been repeating year on year. And so I feel had decision of concretizing roads taken probably even 20 years back or 10 years back, imagine the amount of money that could have been saved. And this is public money, this is Mumbaikars' money. Right. So I don't doubt the intent, it has to happen. But I think presently the contractors that have been given the contract to do up the roads, which runs in thousands of crores, should be relooked. These guys should not only be penalized, they should be banned from participating in any tender in the corporation, because we've lost one whole good season to ensure that the roads could have been concretized. So I think yes, in that sense, it is something that is overdue.
Sir, BMC has been ruled by Shiv Sena for 25 years. Do you think there is necessary to change, and why?
I don't think BMC has been ruled by Shiv Sena for 25 years. I think for 25 years, a contractors cartel has been running the BMC. And I think it's high time that has changed. 25 years, thousands of crores, the largest corporation in Asia, third largest corporation in the world. And what have we achieved? What has Mumbaikars got in return? Our roads are filled with potholes. The education system provided by the corporation is absolutely, I don't think anyone sitting out there in the administration of BMC or in the politicians who have ruled BMC for 25 years would dare to send their children in the schools run by BMC. The hospitals run by BMC, deplorable condition, and the state that they are in. So I would say 25 years having the Mumbaikars have entrusted a gem to them, the third largest corporation in the world, the largest corporation in Asia, and what has Mumbaikar received in return? So I think somewhere, just a live example is Brimstone. Thousands of crores has been spent in clearing the nalas, the Methi river, but today also if you go, it is as it was when this work was started. So I think it is high time that we enthuse the corporation with fresh thoughts, fresh people, fresh contractors, and why not give a chance to a party which is known. Today if you see, Mumbai city in the last 5 years or 8 years has gained so much. We've got the coastal road, we've got the Trans Harbour, we've got the metro that will be completed soon, the airport. So I think Bharatiya Janata Party as a political party has always had a thrust on infrastructure development. So, and if Mumbaikars stand to gain by giving a chance to Bharatiya Janata Party to be in the corporation and do something different, why not?
Sir, SIT, Special Investigation Team, will probe on CAG audit report. Do you think something will come out of it?
Well, I am a practicing lawyer, so I definitely believe in the law of this country, and I'm sure that the SIT probe that is going on will result in something that has happened and that has been happening in the last 25 years. So if you see, there's not an iota of doubt in any Mumbaiker's mind that the amount of corruption and the amount of rot that has been in the system in the BMC. So I think it is high time this is unearthed. It is high time that these people who have looted the residents of Mumbai are held accountable. And today, if my question is that today, if a politician is being questioned, if an administrator is being questioned, if an IAS officer is being questioned, why are eyebrows being raised? So earlier, before this, when politicians were going scot-free, when administration was going scot-free, the thought process or people used to say, अरे इनका तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता. पर आज जब हो रहा है, तो भी कुछ लोगों को उस पे आपत्ति है. तो मैं समझता हूँ, I think it is definitely something which Mumbaikars will benefit out of. Today, having an IAS officer being questioned by investigating agencies is something that has never happened before. Today, politicians being questioned by investigating agencies and held accountable is something that has never happened before. So I think Mumbai has seen the benefits that they can have by entrusting or in a party which has proved itself, and I'm sure that it will have good results.
Sir, after knowing all this situation, do you have any word to Mumbaikar who is suffering and looking forward this project?
Message to Mumbaikars will be that I got into this in 2012 as a practicing lawyer, as a common man. The whole purpose was to have common man, a resident, a Mumbaikar should have a foot in the door in the corporation. I've seen how the BMC in the last 10 years that I have been in the corporation, I've seen how it has deteriorated. And unless we bring about a change, unless we stand up and do something about it, I don't think it can happen. Things can be different. And this is our chance. I would say it can't get any worse from what it is right now. So why not give a chance to someone who wants to do something good? It can only get better.
Sir, the irony is the party you are alleging to be corrupt is also alleging corruption in BMC.
ये वही हुआ ना, उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे. ये क्या है? Today they have nothing else to do, and I have no qualms in taking names. And Aditya Thackeray, if you're talking about his claims, then it is out of frustration, I would say. And there's 25 years. Tell me one Mumbaikar who will stand up and say that no, I'm happy with what has happened. What has happened to Mumbai in the last 25 years. And tell me one person who will stand up and say that no, BMC is corruption free. On the contrary, now you see, because all the corruption that has happened in the last 25 years is being unearthed right now. That is what is making these people do what they are doing. But that apart, I would say, look at an IAS officer raid, the investigating agencies raid his house. It is claimed that over 100 crores of assets, documents are being recovered from. So these things, iske pehle kabhi hua hai? I don't think this has happened. These kind of actions have happened before, and which is all in the interest of Mumbaikars. आज अगर you look at COVID, such a sensitive topic, people have lost their lives. It was a pandemic. It was something which you and me probably have never experienced and will never experience, hopefully, in our lifetime. But even in such a situation, a body bag to wrap up a dead body which was sold outside in the market for 2000 rupees, was supplied to BMC at 6800 rupees. So this, I would say, is shameless corruption. I mean, look at injection, a life-saving drug like remdesivir, which people were fighting for. 30% less it was available in the market. It was being sold to BMC for 30% more. So even in such times, the people who were ruling BMC that time could not help but continue with their loot that we Mumbaikars have seen and witnessed and suffered in the last 25 years. So आज अगर आप देखेंगे, your investigating agencies have zeroed in on your Suraj Chauhan. You Google who's Suraj Chauhan and what links Suraj Chauhan has with Aditya Thackeray. The kingpin of, I would say, the scam, the COVID scam is आज मुंबईकर के सामने आ रहा है कि कौन कोविड स्कैम को चला रहा था and who are the people involved in it. Whether it was your Sujit Patkar, it is a known whose partner was Sujit Patkar, Sanjay Raut. I have no qualms in taking these names, but today the fact remains that these people, ये penguin scam आपने देखा, आज a roadway construction company which had no knowledge or experience in carrying out zoo related work was given contracts. It was a blacklisted company. यानी आज कितना लूट हो गया. And I think it is high time and Mumbaikars stand up against this. आज अगर आप देखेंगे सहानुभूति अगर की बात करते हैं तो it is today or it is never. This 25 years of rut and corruption that Mumbai has seen in the municipal corporation has to end somewhere, and this can end only and only if the people involved are shown the door and replaced with fresh thoughts, fresh ideology and a newer zeal.
Sir, what is your roadmap for Mumbai?
See, Mumbai is the financial capital of India. It is one of the most important cities of India. So, people who are governing this city, I think there should be a basic educational qualification. People who are, have important positions in the governance should be well-traveled people with vision. I think it's very important to ensure that to put Mumbai back in the perspective. Mumbai also needs, I think, a very good hawking policy, because one of the most, critical issues that we are facing is of encroachment, is of hawkers, not being regularized. So I think a very good hawking policy is the dire need of the hour for Mumbai. A very good open space policy is extremely important for Mumbai. I think an overhaul of the education system of Mumbai is very important as well. So these are key or core issues that need to be addressed to put Mumbai back in the perspective.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us in this special interaction and giving us your valuable insights. My best wishes for your future, and we hope your endeavors for Mumbai come true. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.